as we're getting going now. So blue team's going to go with a pretty typical split. Probably send one person over here to the hedge. Everybody else will go up into keep. Maybe wrap around the back here as well. Red team's going to have one of their Guardians. Interesting choice into their Guardian. It's probably counter here, make some bit of counterplay. We might see a Shadow Refuge as well. We just had a bit of a halter there. There we go. People jumping into Shadow Refuge back over here. We're going to have red team's Guardian. Jumping onto his point of view here. He's going to come up behind the other team's Guardian. It's a very interesting move. I'm not entirely sure what the motivation is there. Nonetheless, he did manage to get on there to contest in time. No person has full control at the moment. Third date trying to take down Boone Empa at the moment, who's holding pretty strong for his team. But I'm going to jump on and does get mowed, unfortunately, so he's going to be forced off that point. Mark X, what's point of view here now? Trying to see, he was just forced off the point as well, using his shadow step as he went around in stealth. He's going to have trouble from the other team as well, so we could have a 1v1 between these two thieves here. Third date at the moment, trying to take him down. Oh my goodness, and the burst coming in there is going to instantly knock Electro Hex out. They're going to pop that Illusion of Life and little, oh my god, actually no, the Illusion of Life unfortunately was mistimed. So while it did actually go on him, and they didn't, I'm a bit confused as to what just happened there. He wasn't downstate, but I think they got him up. Not with the Illusion of Life, not entirely sure how. I think a Ranger, possibly. I think they used the Ranger stuff there, and they managed to get him up using that. Nonetheless, Ryuma 1 is now down as well. He's going to probably get stomped out here in the moment with no relief from the red team is available at the moment. Ryuma 1 is down. We're going to have a Sanctuary go down, but we're going to have a very nice burst coming in here from Blue Team's Thief here as well as they try to get the reses off. Psycho Pan as well trying to break through this hole, but unfortunately the damage is just too strong. Ryuma 1's going to get taken down now. We're going to go Wee Wee Kapow here now as they try to take down Psycho Pan. Psycho Pan's extremely low at the moment as well. He's going to be forced to fall back. Does get some of his health back here. Electro Hex healing from AoEs here now. He's going to fall back here as well. Boone Empa is now down. Wee Mad Kapow as well was just forced to use his heal. Is now going to be forced off this point, giving the control of keep initially to the blue team here now. Back over here at the Miami of red team, pretty much just grouping up, waiting for a new offensive so they can move on from there. Taking a look how it's going now. They're going to push through this threshold again. Maybe no, actually, possibly going through the beach here.
Blue team takes a capture point.
Possibly. Anyway, we're actually very past no action on the map right now. Blue team holding their strengths, holding these 2 points, holding that line of defense so they can move quickly between these points. Red team waiting, maybe? I'm actually not sure what the red team's doing here at the moment. Just waiting for a group up. Something like that. They're going to jump into Shadow Refuge again. Ryuma 1 and Mark X1 are waiting here now. We have the Guardian that just came through out of the spawn here as well. He's going to come up from the other side. I'm very confused as to what they're trying to do with the other side of this point thing here now. Probably flank them a little bit. There's no one else on the point but the Guardian, and I think they can really just see that coming, so not entirely sure what the point is here. Psycho Pan as well is going to throw down the ring of warding there now, and it's going to stop it around me. We're going to have a portal come up there as well, and blue team will be able to fall back there very easily. Very nicely done by Steel Clubbers. They're going to have him fall back. Nepuzan as well is getting low though. Very nice burst coming in there from Elsei here. Nepuzan getting low. He's going to be forced to fall back. Going to use that. He's going to force to use his Blurred Frenzy. Unfortunately, didn't do much for him. He's still going to fall back here now and get killed on red team's the red team side of influence. Does use his. Hey, we could see him get up here now. Nepuzan, Electro Hex, very nice job on getting him back up and into that fight. He's still in it now, and he's going to get himself to a safe spot to where he can probably aggress a little bit better here now. We are seeing SC back up a little bit here now, maybe playing a little bit more defensively now, as they did have one of their members go down. Ryuna 1 here as well, trying to get the aggression off. Third date getting low here at the moment as he tries to fall back. Conditions are going to prove too much for him though, and Mark X1 is now going to be aggressing him from downstate. Wee Mad Kapow, both members were rezzed up there now, almost exactly at the same time. So we are in a bit of a rush here now. Both teams scrambling to kill someone. Boone Empa down at the moment. Electro Hex and Psychopan trying to come in for the res on him, and yes, they will get him down, giving Steel Clubbers the advantage here on this middle fight here now. Third date as well is now res back up to full. Ryuna 1 is down. Wee Mad Kapow's Illusion of Life just expired, and he's going to be stomped out, giving Steel Clubbers the advantage once more on that key point. Back down here, we're going to see now as Mark X1 tries to retreat away along with his teammate over here as they try to fall back here now, get themselves in a safe position and wait for spawns again. You know, this might not be in their best interest in all honesty. If I were them, I would be trying to push on, just keep pushing or keep trying to snipe people off between these points, as we're seeing that doing a lot, and we're actually going to see a change up in the strategy here now. Venom Fireclaw over here taking a look at his point of view as the rest of them, as they try to push on the Henge, but again, Steel Clubbers is really just there for them at all points. Also changing up the strategy, a very nice change up in the strategies too, casting Steel Clubbers a bit off guard here, but I think with them hanging between the 2 points, they have themselves pretty much ready for these sort of situations. They did surprise them there a little bit there, so it was a nice job there on Elsei's part. However, Steel Clubbers is holding on strong nonetheless here now. We are going to see a Spirit come out over here for that now, as members of the blue team get somewhat low over here. I think that was a bit prematurely played, though, by Steel Clubbers. Venom Fireclaw still holding on strong. We'll check in on back on that in a second. Back over here to the keep, we have Psycho Pen and Nepuzan trying to take down members of the red team over here at the middle. Electro Hex was just taken down by the red team here now, trying to get him res up. Elsei trying hard to push back into this with a bit of a diversionary play onto Henge, and I think it's working in all honesty. Red team playing very nicely, not even able to get Electro Hex back up as of yet. Ryuna's doing a very nice job at keeping both of these players down, and Psychopan keeping him low as well, so they can burst out Nepuzan. With 2 Guardians, though, it's extremely hard for the red team to break through this line of defense, as we're seeing here now. We have Nepuzan as well as Psychopan both holding on extremely strong on this point here now. Electrohex down, Nepuzan is down, and Psychopan getting kind of low here as well. We'll take a look at Snuck's point of view here. Still fighting 1v1, so we'll check back into that again in a minute. Psychopan over here, the last Guardian on this middle point here now, holding on strong. Red team trying to burst him down, and they do get that amount of burst back off on him. Weemad Capel just healed himself up. Third Date as well is down. 2 members of the Seal Clubbers are down, and this point may be flipping sides here pretty soon. And yes, I do believe it will. They're going to leave Third Date in downstate there just to keep them aggressive for a little bit longer. And blue team as well is going to come in here now to take control of their close point. They don't want to lose that now and have themselves 3 cap. But red team now has fallen back over here now. They're going to be trying to take down Spawner. We have 2 members going for that now. Back at the keep, we still have a 1v1. Actually, no, we cancel that. Third Date was just killed, so that's not going to happen there. Third Date are trying to kill Spawner here. Mark X1 as well as Ryuna 1 on that at the moment. No counter pressure from the blue team, so this more than likely will go in their favor. Back over here, it's Spawner. Blue team doing exactly the same thing. No points will be changed up there. And with both teams getting the buff, there will not be a change up in team fights at all, because both teams will have access to that buff. No snipes from the red team are within range, unfortunately, for them. So, no overall change with those boss kills. Both teams got both bosses, so. That is going to put blue team closer to victory, though, as they close in now. 360 points now. They are slowly going to lose this lead if they don't get these 2 points back here now. 360 points for the blue team, 260 points for the red team, and that gap is slowly going to close. But it does look like blue team is now grouping up to head behind the keep now and re-aggress it, as we're seeing here, coming up around the back of this keep now, moving in from afar. And actually, we are going to see them come up around this. We're going to see how this happens here. We might see them go around for mine, actually, maybe? Yeah, actually. Ooh, very nice play here by Seal Club. Is going to come around the back and go for mine, but I think, again, both these teams are very cautious with their 2 points here now. We're going to see Elze fall back here as well to the mine, not taking any chances, having the full bulk of their force ready for this now. Ryuna 1's even going to throw down a portal if they want to evacuate out of there. Actually, no, getting their defender on keep out of there as well to help out with that. They're really nicely played by Elze, not taking any chances. Electrohex already getting low here, trying to CC him as much as possible. She's extremely low, and she is going to get bursted down by the rest of that Mesmer reverse here now. Members of the red team are all over him. She's going to pop Misform and come through the portal. Very nice play by Seal Clubbers. Backing out of there now, sort of a counter portal play, and because red team chose to pull that person off of keep now, they were completely available to, there was no one available rather to fall back onto keep, and that has now almost entirely changed hands back into blue team's hands. A very nice play by Seal Clubbers, a very fake rush onto that point by Seal Clubbers, an amazing play, just to say the least. Mark X1 on here at the moment, trying to take down Electrohex. They are going to take him down, so we could see red team ask to take control of this anyway, but blue team is closing in on victory now, 408 points. Both teams control 1 capture point, with the moto point at the moment being contested. Back over here, we just had blue team's Thief get knocked down by the Elementals on the red team. Back at the keep, we have Ryuna 1 getting somewhat low, as well as Electrohex is rezzed up at the moment with an illusion of life. That just expired. Red team's around to stomp it. Miss blue team around to res is the question. Mark X was choosing to utilize damage anyway. Boonep is going to come in for the stomp. Mistform is going to get blown out here as Electrohex moves himself onto the point here now, where possibly Psychopan could res him up here now. Stops going in, possibly damage, and no, Electrohex is going to get knocked out due to damage, giving red team the lead in this fight. Psychopan as well, the last remaining bastion of defense on this middle point for SC. Backing over here now, red team actually aggressing a little bit farther as well, trying to keep them off that keep point here now. And back on the keep, we have Boon Empa trying to stop out Psychopan, doing it successfully with stability here now. Gonna give red team back control of this point. If Snux is not able to get on point in time here, we could see, and Ryuna 1 trying to get him off that point, trying to keep him off. No, he's able to get on there in time to counter that, but we could see in a second here the full cap go off. They're trying to keep him off that point as much as possible, but at the same time, Snux is doing a very nice job keeping himself on this point here, trying to delay as long as possible, as they are pretty close here to victory. But again, guys, we could see an extremely close play here. Snux rezzed himself with Nature's Renewal from his Nature Spirit here now. Not gonna last long though. With 4 people on him, he's gonna be brought back up. Sviner's back up. Chieftain's gonna be back up in just a second. Again, guys, we could see this come down to boss plays here in just a second. Red team's closing in extremely close here now. It's gonna be extremely close here now. I think blue team might be able to win it with 1 point, but with enough kills now, that's gonna change that up here now. It's going to be extremely close, and like I said, it might come down to boss kills. Blue team's going to get down their boss, as we're about to see here. No contestation that-wise. Red team needs to kill their boss now. If they want any chance of contesting this, they need some kills as well. Changing a little bit too far here now. They realize this. I don't know if they realize they need their boss or not, but it's extremely close here now. They need to kill their boss within the next couple seconds. Otherwise, it's going to be GG for the blue team here now. Looking at it now, only their Elementalist is going for it. Instead, red team choosing to utilize going all in onto the henge point. I don't agree with this strategy at all. It's too risky, and there might be a And there might, this, I don't know if they can do this in time, in all honesty. They need to get this boss kill going here as well. I really don't see this happening, unfortunately. And due to that, what was, in my opinion, a very bad play. And again, obviously teams have their own issue, but because they chose to rush ahead instead of going for their boss, that is going to give Blue Team the victory. So congratulations to Nepazon, Third Date, Electrohex, Psychopan, and Snooks. Otherwise known as Seal Clovers, minus Snooks. I'm not sure if he's a member of Seal Clovers, but congratulations to all of them. That's GG.